discuss about main endocrine glands and the functions of their secretions. So these endocrine glands are ductless glands. That means they do not have duct, and they mainly secrete certain chemicals. They are known as hormones, and they are required by very small quantities or very less quantities by our body, but they help some of the bodily functions. So first endocrine gland, that is pituitary gland, and this pituitary gland, it have three lobes. Okay, three lobes or three parts. That is, one is anterior lobe, then middle lobe, and posterior lobe. So the anterior lobe of pituitary gland, it secretes main 6 hormones. So these hormones are the secretion from anterior lobe of pituitary gland. So the first one, that is FSH. FSH means follicle stimulating hormone. FSH or follicle stimulating hormone, which secretes from the anterior lobe of pituitary, and the main function, they stimulate the growth of ovarian follicles. Okay, main function of these follicle stimulating hormone, they mainly stimulate the growth of ovarian follicles. So these ovarian follicles, they are immature follicles. Okay, so they stimulate the growth of ovarian follicles for the release of ovum. Then the second one, that is LH, second hormone, LH or luteinizing hormone. LH or luteinizing hormone, their main function, they stimulate the process of ovulation or the release of ovum from the ovary, that is known as ovulation. And this LH, it mainly stimulate the process of ovulation, as well as this LH, it stimulates a particular type of cell which is present in the testes, that is known as interstitial cells. And these interstitial cells, they are mainly concerned with the release of testosterone hormones. So this LH, it acts upon the interstitial cell which is present in the testes to release the hormone testosterone. So these two are the main functions of this LH or luteinizing hormone. Then the third hormone, that is TSH, thyroid stimulating hormone. TSH or thyroid stimulating hormone. So the main function of these stimulating hormone, thyroid stimulating hormone, they stimulate the thyroid gland. Okay, they stimulate the thyroid gland or they stimulate the secretion of thyroid gland hormone. That means it stimulates the secretion of thyroid gland. Then the third hormone, that is ACTH. That is known as adrenocorticotropic hormone. Adrenocorticotropic hormone or ACTH. So mainly it stimulates adrenal cortex. Okay, adrenal cortex. So adrenal gland, two parts are here, cortex region as well as medulla region. So mainly these hormone, it stimulates the adrenal cortex to secrete their chemicals. Here, so main function, they stimulate the cortex part of adrenal gland or adrenal cortex to secrete its secretion. Okay. Then another hormone, that is prolactin. So prolactin hormone, the main function, it mainly helps in the development of mammary glands or milk glands in females at the time of pregnancy. Then another hormone, that is growth hormone. Okay, growth hormone are also secreted from the anterior lobe of pituitary, and main function, they helps in the growth as well as metabolism process. So this growth hormone, it mainly responsible for the growth of bones as well as muscles. So like this way, they helps in the proper growth of body as well as the metabolism process of body. So these all 6 hormones, they are mainly secreted from anterior lobe of pituitary. Then the second part of pituitary or the second lobe of pituitary, that is middle lobe. So the middle lobe of pituitary, it secretes one hormone that is known as melanocyte stimulating hormone or MSH. MSH or melanocyte stimulating hormone, and its main function, it controls skin color. Okay, main function, it controls skin color. So melanocyte stimulating hormone, it mainly controls skin color. Then posterior lobe, third part of or the third lobe of pituitary gland, that is posterior lobe. So the posterior lobe of pituitary, they secrete 2 hormones. So one is known as oxytocin or another name birth hormone. Okay, oxytocin is also known as birth hormone. Oxytocin or birth hormone. And second one that is known as vasopressin or ADH. ADH or antidiuretic hormone. ADH or antidiuretic hormone. So the main function of oxytocin or birth hormone that mainly secrete at the time of delivery or at the time of childbirth, and the main function they regulate the contraction of uterus. Okay, they controls or they regulates the uterine contraction, the walls of uterus, the contraction of walls of uterus, as well as mainly it controls the ejection of milk from mammary glands. Okay, ejection of milk from mammary glands. So the hormone oxytocin or the birth hormone that mainly secrete at the time of delivery or at the time of childbirth, and it regulates the process of contraction of uterus at the time of childbirth, as well as they helps in the ejection of milk from mammary glands. Then another hormone, second hormone that is secreted from posterior lobe of pituitary, that is vasopressin or ADH or antidiuretic hormone. The main function of ADH, they helps in the reabsorption of water. So main function, they helps in the reabsorption of water. So the reabsorption of water that mainly controlled by vasopressin or ADH that is secreted from posterior lobe of pituitary. So middle lobe, it secretes melanocyte stimulating hormone. It controls skin color. Then the posterior lobe of pituitary, two secretions are there, oxytocin, which regulates the contraction of uterus or pelvic muscles at the time of delivery, and it helps in the ejection of milk from mammary glands. Then vasopressin or ADH, it mainly helps in the reabsorption of water from urine. Then thyroid gland, next gland, that is thyroid gland, next most important gland, that is thyroid gland, and mainly located in the neck region, and just in association with this thyroid gland, parathyroid gland also present. So the main secretion from thyroid gland that is known as thyroxine. So the hormone thyroxine that is mainly secreted from thyroid gland, and the main function they helps in metabolism process. So main function that is metabolism. Then parathyroid gland, they secrete calcitonin, hormone calcitonin. So they mainly lowers calcium level or regulation of calcium as well as phosphatase. So the regulation of calcium as well as phosphatase that is mainly done by calcitonin hormone, which are secreted from parathyroid gland. Then next gland, that is adrenal gland. Adrenal gland. So it consists of two parts, medulla region and cortex region. So the medulla region of adrenal gland, they secrete adrenaline and noradrenaline, or epinephrine or norepinephrine. Adrenaline or other name epinephrine, then noradrenaline or norepinephrine. So the main function of adrenaline, it mainly secreted at the time of emergency situation. Here, so adrenaline, that hormone, it mainly known as emergency hormone. That is why adrenaline is known as emergency hormone. Adrenaline is known as emergency hormone because this adrenaline, at the time of emergency situation, this adrenaline is secreted into the blood. Then what happens? This adrenaline, it helps to face that particular type of emergency situation by increasing blood pressure as well as by increasing the rate of heartbeat, as well as it increases the process of respiration. So like this way, it prepares our body to face any emergency situation. On the other hand, this noradrenaline, which is secreted from this medulla region, it normally restores, or it helps to restore the normal heartbeat, respiration, blood pressure, etc. So adrenaline on the other hand, it restores the normal heartbeat, normal rate of heartbeat as well as the normal respiration rate. It regulates the blood pressure level also. Then the cortex region of adrenal gland, it mainly concerned with the secretion of corticoids. Okay, so corticoids are a group of hormones secreted from the adrenal cortex region. So mainly they consist of mineralocorticoids. Different types are there. Mineralocorticoids, Then glucocorticoids and sex corticoids. So three types are there: mineralocorticoids, which helps in metabolism process and all. Then glucocorticoids, which controls glucogenesis process. Then sex corticoids, which are responsible for the development of sexual characters. So these hormones, these three are mainly the hormone that is secreted from cortex region. Clear? Then next endocrine gland, that is pancreas. So this pancreas, it mainly secretes three hormones, that is insulin, glucagon and somatostatin. So the insulin hormone which is secreted from this pancreas. So particular part is there, that is known as islets of Langerhans. So islets of Langerhans for pancreas, or within pancreas, islets of Langerhans cells, they secrete insulin hormone, and the main function of this insulin, they helps in the decrease of blood glucose, or they help to decrease the level of blood glucose. Okay. Then second one, that is glucagon, they increases sugar level. Okay, they increases blood sugar level. Then third one, that is somatostatin. Okay, somatostatin means they mainly inhibits the growth hormone. Okay, they mainly inhibits the secretion of growth hormone. So somatostatin, they are mainly known as inhibitor, or they inhibits the secretion of growth hormone. Not only that, this pancreas is known as dual gland. Because endocrine part as well as exocrine part, both parts are present in pancreas. Because one part of pancreas, they concerned with the secretion of hormones. Okay. On the other hand, this pancreas is having exocrine part, because they helps in the secretion of certain enzymes like the digestive enzymes, pancreatic juice, amylase, lipase, that are secreted from this pancreas. So that is why they concerned with two types of secretion, that is endocrine secretion, that means secretion of hormones, and exocrine secretion, that means they help in the secretion of digestive juices for the process of digestion. That is why pancreas is known as dual gland. Then another important gland, that is thymus gland. So thymus gland, its secretion is known as thymosin, hormone thymosin. And the main function of this thymosin, they control T cell production. T cell means they are particular cells which are present in this thymus gland, and these T cells are mainly concerned with the production of immunity. Okay, T lymphocyte and B lymphocyte, like that. So these T cells or T lymphocyte, T cells means they are mainly concerned with immunity.